All right, men. So, talking about what you can do in a short amount of time, 10 minutes a day to change your life. So, I would be aiming of a minimum to do 10 minutes, a 10-minute block of either exercise movement, mindfulness or self-development, and preparing and eating the right types of foods. That's 30 minutes in one day. If that's too challenging to do 30 minutes and you can't find the time to take care of yourself for 30 minutes a day, then let's focus on one of those 10 minutes, which will be a 10-minute block. And I'm going to emphasize movement. So many men are sedentary. So many men are overweight. I think it's 1 in 3 Australian men are overweight or obese. You know, 70% of the population of men are obese or overweight. There's obviously a difference between obesity and being overweight. However, it's still not very acceptable. I don't think it's very good numbers. We need more strong, responsible men in the world. So you can start by changing your life, changing your habits, becoming stronger, becoming a healthier man just with 10 minutes a day. So for instance, a lot of my weight routines or my weight workouts will be 2 to 3 10-minute blocks. So I just did 1 10-minute block then of bench press. I did 2 repetitions. As soon as the minute starts, I did 2 reps on a heavy bench press. I rested for the rest of the minute. Then I did another 2 reps. By the end of the 10 minutes, I've accumulated 20 repetitions of a heavy bench press. Then I went into a heavy weighted chin-up. I did 1 rep on the minute for 10 minutes. When the minute starts, I did 1 rep. I rested for the rest of the minute. The next minute starts, I do another rep. By the end of the 10 minutes, I've accumulated 10 reps. Now that's a lot of volume with that weight. You can do even more volume and work more of a stamina and a cardiovascular style of workout by doing things like 5 repetitions within the minute or even 10 repetitions within the minute. This is called dead strength. Now that is going to give you a lot of stimulus. If you can just simply start with doing 10 squats, 10 push-ups, that's a lot of work done in a short amount of time. You could pair the two together, 10 squats, 10 push-ups within the minute. It'll take you probably about 30 seconds, 30 to 40 seconds. Then you rest for 20 seconds and you go again. Or you could simply just do your 10 squats and rest. So doing these 10-minute blocks where you're actually focused and they're timed allows you to get a lot of work done in a short amount of time. You don't need to be going to the gym for hours on end. You might have to be at the gym for 45 minutes total. However, your workout time will only be 30 minutes. I've only been doing 2 10-minute block weight sessions a day, added with some skill work. I get a lot of work done in a short amount of time. It's how efficient and effective it can be rather than thinking you've got to go and flog yourself every time. So you can think about 10-minute blocks starting with movement. If you can find another 10 minutes in your day to do some self-development work, read a book for 10 minutes before bed, do some stretches when you wake up in the morning for 10 minutes, do 5 minutes of journaling, 5 minutes of breath work when you wake up. That's 10 minutes. You do that every day and that accumulates over time to become a very powerful tool that you have for self-development. If you're wanting to learn something new or go into business and you're reading new books about what your potential business is, you're probably going to do more work than that, but 10 minutes a day on self-development is going to get you to new achievements in your life that you wouldn't have had before. So you can see how 10 minutes can become very powerful. And then I would say 10 minutes of doing food prep and cook. So it's only going to take you probably 10 minutes of less to cook a steak and steam some veggies. Nutritious, healthy. It's going to really go towards you having a better outlook on life in a lot of things. So it's going to fuel your body. That steak, that broccoli. It's going to be really, really nutritious, grass-fed finished steak if you're going to have the fancy stuff. 10 minutes to cook and prepare. You can do slow cooker recipes. If you have a slow cooker, they're like $20 from Kmart. This allows you to cook big batches of food. So you could do a big set of beef ribs in the slow cooker. It'll take you less than 10 minutes to prepare that meal, put it on low, go to work. 6 to 8 hours later, you've got this delicious, fatty, yummy beef ribs that are actually good for you. Fat, good quality fat's good for you. Remember that. And the best thing about that is you're going to have leftovers for the next day. That's 10 minutes of food prep, 10 minutes of exercise, 10 minutes of self-development. That's 30 minutes a day of work on yourself. And you are going to be a different man in 30 days, I guarantee it. If you can't commit 30 minutes, which I think you should, and if you can't, let's have a chat. Try and focus on 10 minutes of movement. This is going to be powerful. But if you're a man, you need to be focusing on getting stronger. You need to be focusing on having healthy routines, healthy habits. Starting with 10 minutes a day is going to be very powerful. If you can't find that 10 minutes, you need to fucking check yourself, honestly. We need more strong, responsible men. 10 minutes a day is nothing. You can find it. I'm guaranteed you can do 30 minutes a day. But start with that. Self-development, exercise, eating proper foods. Okay? 10 minutes a day to cook a healthy steak, it's nothing. 10 minutes a day to cook some lamb. 10 minutes a day to prepare some yummy osso buco in the slow cooker. Doesn't take very long. So, if this resonates with you, I invite you to ask me some questions about how you can become a bit more efficient, or if you need assistance with your program, your 10-minute exercise workout, your 10-minute of slow cooker eating. I've got plenty of recipes. I've got a group of men who have adopted the lifestyle of eating low carb, leaner, and wanting to get leaner and burn body fat, and they're getting great results. I've got a group of men who are living a different lifestyle now, and it was only a couple of months ago that they were overweight, not working out, and not very happy with themselves. So do more things that you're proud of. Focus on becoming a strong individual, a focused man who wants to be a positive male role model in this world. And that can simply start with 10 minutes a day. So feel free to reach out. I'd love to have a chat and see where you're at. Let's get started. Have a good day, man.